Welcome back, YouTube fam. It's your boy Y, and in this video I'm actually going over a product that I thought by now I would have at least tried or even thought about, but I never even thought about using this type of product, this type of adapter. What this adapter basically is, as you can see, it's a wireless 2-in-1 adapter. So to give you an example of what it can do, so it'll probably help explain it better, is everybody gets on flights these days, right? And when you're on the plane, they have like a TV on the plane where you want to watch like movies, right? And normally there is a flight attendant that is walking back and forth, and they give you some of those cheap headphones with the little aux cable, and you plug it into the TV, right? Or you may carry some headphones with you, like maybe you bought, and you plug those into the TV. That's how you're able to listen to like the movies and whatever is playing on the little TV, right? They also have the type A ports in there, but those don't work, trust me, I've tried it. So you always use like the headsets they give you. However, when it comes down to like when you get on a flight, let's say you don't want to use those headphones that they give you because they're cheap, and you didn't bring a pair of headsets already, there's some way you want to watch the movie, right? This is supposed to help you do stuff like that. So this is like a transmitter. Basically what it would do is it'll connect to your Bluetooth buds wirelessly. So your wireless buds will communicate with this, and then this will be plugged into the TV. So sound will go in from here basically to your headbuds. And it's a 2-in-1 because you could do also the same in the opposite direction, vice versa. So you could communicate from a device through here to somewhere else as well. So I know that sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo, and for those who aren't into like the more technical talk, that's why I tried to bring up like this basic example of it. But today we're gonna try it because I've never personally tried a device like this, so I'm curious to see if it would work. And this was only like 30 bucks, so maybe it might work for you. Instead of buying like one of those very expensive earphones, those earbuds with the transmitter case, because that's normally what I would do. I would just buy one with a transmitter case. Like in the past, I bought like the LG tone-free buds, and those were pretty good. I liked them. I just get a lot of ear fatigue, so I like the over-ear type headsets now rather than in the in-ear. But then I was also looking at like the JBL Tour Pro 3s, but those are like over $200. This is only 30 bucks. So let's see if this works, so that way you can save having to spend all that money, even though we're in December and they should be throwing discounts, but they're only doing a measly $50 on those other headbuds. But we're gonna try to save you some money today by just going over this. And if this works, whoops, picked it up, okay. And if this works, you can get this for $30 rather than buying a new pair of headsets, whether you need them for work or you need them around the house or you need them to get on a plane. You don't have to buy no more headphones. You can use your Bluetooth headsets with this and be good to go. Sorry, I talk a lot, so hopefully that explained everything that I'm gonna do right now. All right, without further ado, let's see if this is gonna actually save money. Now, remember, this is a 2-in-1 adapter. As you can see on the box, this is expected to be one of those where you could actually use, instead of buying like a separate pair of headbuds that has the capability of being like the transmitter all in the box itself. And those usually cost more money. For example, there's a LG tone-free T90s, and then there is the JBL Tour Pro 3s. Now those are definitely like climbing close to $300. Right now it's like $50 off, but what would be better? Spending over $200 or using your wireless headbuds and spending just an extra $30 for this? I think this would definitely save way more money. Just kind of throwing it out there. I know I talk too much and I get excited when it comes to tech, but without further ado, let's try to figure this out and see if this is worth the 30 bucks. So the company is called SweetTech, and this is just from Amazon. So if you're wondering if it's a special website, no, it's from Amazon. With Amazon, when you buy products, they all have their little names because some of these are like little companies. So, no hating on the name. All right, so when you open it, It just comes and slides out just like that. Then looks like you have greeted with a box. Again, it's a simple, relatively simple unboxing. Move that out the way. And then look like this is the main device that you'll be using. It also has like a little adapter connector, so that's cool, that's cool. Let me put this one out the way. Aux cable on the end. And then it gives you this. It didn't need to give me this, but I like the idea. So this is basically what you'll use to plug into the TV itself. So you use that, plug it into the TV, and then you plug it in here, boom. Now, why would you need to do that? If you have children, maybe when your children are asleep, you don't want to play anything loud. So you want to be able to hear your sound directly from the TV, and this is an easy way to do it. So I'm glad that they had that thought in mind. That's a good way to grow as a company when you think about your customers. Now, for the overall body, and again, this is just a connector. For the overall body of it, it looks just like this. And anything left in the box is literally this booklet. Most times, as you saw in all my videos, I say I would never in life read this booklet. If you don't know what this thing is, I would say use the booklet, use it this one time, because it'll help you try to set everything up. Now, if you look on here, there's a couple buttons. So on one side, you have the switch. Now with this switch, on one side, on this side, it has RX. You may not be able to see it. And then on the other side is TX. RX means receiver, TX means transmitter. So what's the difference? When you're on RX, so when you switch it to RX, what that basically means is the audio is gonna go from the Bluetooth headset that you have to this, to whatever device you plug this into. So this is good for like if you're doing like Zoom calls and maybe you don't wanna like go on speaker with, you know, just the audio from like your computer. You wanna use your Bluetooth so they can hear you. So you would use your Bluetooth, the sound will go through here, you'll be talking, and it would transmit like your voice and everything right into the laptop. So you can use your Bluetooth. So it kind of helps. And that doesn't have to only be Zoom meetings, just really anything. Maybe you like the game and you wanna do the same thing. You can use this as well for that as well. So that's what you would use the receiver for. So basically you're using this to transmit the sound into the next device that you wanna talk into. Now, on the flip side of that, if you wanna take the sound from like your tablet or your computer or the TV or whatever, you could take the sound and it will come through here to your Bluetooth. So it's just a matter of which way you wanna go. If you use a transmitter, the sound is gonna be coming to your Bluetooth, so that way you could like listen to like movies and music and so forth without being bothered. And that is where you would use that on the plane as well. You would just plug this into the chair where it has a TV on there, and it transmit the movie or whatever you're watching into your Bluetooth. And then on the vice versa again, if you change it to receiver, this is good for like Zoom calls or if you're on a cell phone or whatever, and you want the audio to go from your Bluetooth to whatever you plug this into. So hopefully that wasn't confusing. If it is, just let me know and I can explain it a different way, but I tried to explain it in the most simple way that I can think of. But without further ado, let's see if this actually works. You have the button right here. This is the power button, and then it has A and B at the top. So it does have up to two devices connected at one time. So that's pretty good. It doesn't just connect one, you can connect two at the same exact time. It may use up more battery, but for something this small, that's good for $30. And then on this side, I forgot to say, volume up and down. On the bottom, you can charge it with the Type-C cable. And there's a button right here, which I didn't explain. The button next to this switch it says RE, that means reset. So you would have to like reset it in the case of like, maybe you want to start from fresh, or maybe you want to just give it to somebody and you don't want this to be connected to anything. Or maybe you're having issues and you want to just basically factory reset it. But the way you would do it is you have to plug the charger into the bottom and plug it into the wall as if it's charging up. Once it starts charging up, you have to hold that button for 8 seconds. So again, I've never used something like this. I just did some research beforehand to try to figure out how the heck do I work this. But let's see if it actually works. So I'm gonna move these out the way because I don't need these right now. And the device of choice that I can find is I've been using the Nothing Ear Opens. So I'm gonna see if that works. First, I wanna connect it to it. So the way that it's gonna connect is, I want this to be the transmitter. So I'm gonna leave it on TX. And I want this to connect to like my tablet. And I want the sound to go from my tablet to the Bluetooth earbuds. That'll tell me if it works and how it sounds. So that's what I'm gonna try in this video here. Now, when you do it, should start blinking like back and forth. So that's pairing mode. If you notice what it does, it's not that your thing is messing up, it's in pairing mode when it's doing the blinking. So let's cut it on. We just hold it. All right, so it's powered on. Now, as you can see, it's pairing, right? So what I wanna do is I want this also to go in pairing mode, but I will also explain before I do that is there are certain buds that has like the multi-point connection, especially the newer ones. This is one of them. In the Nothing X app, and I'll show you guys. So right off the basis of opening it is gonna automatically connect to my phone. So boom. So as you can see, turn it on. It should automatically connect to my phone. Let's see. Oh, see, there we go. So it's automatically connected to my phone because I've been using it and rocking it for the last couple months. So when you go to the Nothing X app, so let me pull that up. So on the Nothing X app, you can see is the Ear Open, and I love their app. Nothing is doing such a good job. But you go to the little gear option, and their little multi-point connection is called dual connection. You just click on that one and then you click enable. Now what that means is, again, you can use 2 devices at the same time. So I can switch back and forth. Let's say I have it connected to my tablet and my phone, I can switch back and forth just, you know, in real time. So if I'm listening to like music on my phone, I'm like, you know what, I wanna watch this movie on my tablet, I can switch it and go immediately to that. So that kind of helps. And it also helps with this, because if you click that on, you could have this connected to my phone and also connected to this one. But I don't want to do that because I want you to see, just in case you don't have this same device, how to do it manually without using the app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first, in the Bluetooth connection with my phone, so I'm going to disconnect the Bluetooth from the Nothing. So now it's not connecting to my phone. So what I want to do next is I want to set this Bluetooth into pairing mode. On all Bluetooth devices, they have a button located somewhere on the case. In this case, it's inside. Some have it on the outside. It looks like it's a part of the case, but it's a button you can press. So you want to find that button and hold it. Oh, do I have it? Okay. You want to hold it until this goes into pairing mode. So as you can see, this one is blinking. That means it's in pairing mode. And if you noticed, right away, this one actually stopped blinking. And that's because it immediately connected it to one another. So now they're connected to each other. Once you get them connected to each other, you don't have to worry about doing this process all over again, because every time you do it and you turn this on, it's gonna automatically connect. Now, let's do the next step. So I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna use one earbud and put that one to the side. Now let's connect this one to the audio source that I want to collect the, the sound from to bring it to my earbuds. So what I'm gonna do is a little creative, but I'm gonna use my iPad mini. So I'm gonna use my iPad mini, and I got it connected to my own little adapter piece. This is called Satachi. So it's like a little stand, but on the back, when you connect it, I can connect all these different ports: HDMI, Type A, Type C, aux cable, as well as memory cards. I use this for like transferring between like my iPad and like memory cards. If you want me to do a video on that too in the future, just let me know. All right, I have this here. Now, let me go ahead and connect this to the back. So I got this, let me hold on to that. I'm gonna connect it to the back here. So boom. All right, that's connected. So now it's connected to my audio source. Remember, transmitter is I'm taking the sound from here, pushing it through there, and bringing it to here. And receiver is the opposite order. I'm taking the sound from here, pushing it through the adapter here to bring it to here. That was literally as easy as I can explain it. But let me go ahead and turn this on. All right, I got it unlocked. I'm just gonna play a random video and see if it works. So let's see if it works. All right, put that in my ear. It's working. The sound is coming in. So I'll put it next to the mic so you hear it. So hopefully you can hear that. So it is working. So this is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really nice. I'm gonna pause that. So it does work. So this was definitely worth the $30. I thought honestly this was a gimmick. If you've used this before, comment below how you like these type of devices, but I think this saves a lot of money. Nowadays, people may want to just find a Bluetooth that works, or maybe you have Apple or something like that. Not every Bluetooth, and it's not a lot of them obviously, that comes with a case that acts as a transmitter, which is, it kind of sucks, but it's okay. Because now you have the option of this adapter, which again, only 30-something bucks compared to spending like over 200 bucks on one that does have a transmitter case. So I don't even need to ask you which one sounds like a better option. Go ahead and buy this when you get a chance. While I'm right here, I wasn't gonna do it, but I wanna test it out. Let's see if it works. So I'm gonna disconnect it from here. And let me go back to the home here. And now what I wanna do is, let's switch this from transmitter to receiver. Hopefully I don't mess nothing up. Okay, so now I have it connected as a receiver, and it looks like it went into pairing mode again. So let's see if I have to do the same thing. I may have to do the exact same thing again, where I have to put this into pairing mode as well. So let's put this one into pairing mode again and see if it connects automatically. So bring it back here. All right, so I put it back in pairing mode. Let's see, is it gonna connect automatically again? Do I have to do that same process again? Guess it doesn't work the same way. I wonder if I have to plug this in first. So let's see, maybe I plug this in into the source that I want to take the sound, boom. All right, so I got that plugged in there. All right, so it's still doing that. Let's see, how can we fix it? Okay, so I figured it out. So when you do the receiver option isn't pulling the sound from here, I guess you have to pull the sound from like your phone or something and put it into here. Kind of weird, but let's see if I can find it. So as you can see, now this is showing up as a Bluetooth here. So if I was to connect it, and I don't need to access my thing. So I guess I can connect my phone to here. So yeah, it's a little backwards. Okay, so with the receiver again, so just to explain it, when we did the transmitter, it was taking this sound, putting it into here and putting it into my Bluetooth. When you change it to receiver, you have to use I guess a phone or some other audio device. I guess it can't be like Bluetooth headset. So taking the sound from here and I guess putting it into here, which again is weird, but the way you'll connect it is you have to connect it from your phone or whatever audio device you're gonna use and connect it through Bluetooth. As you can see, it stopped blinking and then now it's in here. Now, I don't know how that is technically supposed to work. It's kind of weird. Actually, I think I know what the case is. Let me disconnect it from this one. So I don't want the sound from my phone to go into this because it makes no sense. Instead, what I want is the sound to go from here to go into like a speaker. So I could use my phone, maybe I need like a speaker and I want my, maybe you're at a party or something or whatever, and you want to be able to connect like your phone or your tablet or whatever and play like music or whatever onto a speaker, you can use that for the receiver. Now that explains, obviously, why my phone had to be the receiver to connect to this one. Well, technically my phone is acting as the transmitter and this is being the receiver. Compared to in the past, basically like a few minutes ago, I had this as a transmitter and my Bluetooth was the receiver. All right, so let's check it. All right, so I'm gonna move this out the way. Get that out the way really quick. Now I have a speaker. And yes, this speaker I don't use that often, that's why it's dusty. So I'm gonna turn it on. So this one is looking for Bluetooth, but I don't want it to. All right, so just showing Bluetooth and that. Sorry for that little fuzz you guys just heard. But all right, remember, we want to connect this one because I'm going to play the music from here to here and get it to here, or play something. So I'm going to use the aux in. I'm going to connect it. Boom. All right, that's connected. And as you see, the speaker automatically noticed line. So notice there's something that's plugged in. Now, if this works in my theory, that means the sound now should, whatever I play should go from my phone to the speaker. All right, boom. I'm gonna, again, just pick something random. All right, so I picked this. Oh yeah, see, right now, it's like a commercial. Yeah, it works pretty well, okay. All right, this is an ad. I'm not actually watching this. All right, so it worked out pretty well. Actually, let me play it so you can hear it. I'll pull it closer so you can hear it from the mic.
You can safely and efficiently practice your shot wherever you are without worrying about precious resources. You'll get live feedback and accuracy metrics to dial in your perfect
So as you can
shot.
hear, it's playing
Back in your hands.
just fine. So it's good. All right, that's good, that's good. So now I could disconnect that. Let me turn it off and move that out the way. Okay, so just to recap really quick. So with this one, you have the slide on both sides. You have the receiver and you have the transmitter. Remember, the receiver is when you want to connect like your phone or whatever to like an audio device to act like maybe like a speaker or something like that. In this case, I used my phone. I connected it to my phone through Bluetooth, which is why it's not blinking anymore. Then I connected this to the speaker. So I played a YouTube video through this to the speaker. Now transmitter is different. Once you switch it to transmitter, what it does is it connects to a Bluetooth headset. So it's gonna take the sound from whatever you plug this into and put it into Bluetooth. So it's a matter of which one you want to receive music through. If you want to receive music through a speaker, you use the receiver. If you want to receive music through like your Bluetooth, use the Bluetooth as the receiver. Then you do it vice versa. So hopefully this helped you understand what this device is. I'm still a little lost. I'm still getting used to it. So again, excuse me if I'm explaining it in a super confusing way, but I'm trying to explain it as easy as possible. As you saw, you could just rewind to see what I did over and over again. That's what I normally do when I watch videos, so I can get the steps in my brain. But if you have any questions or comments, drop one down below. If you know how to work these better than I do and maybe you want to add some insight, other viewers may want to hear your comments, so definitely comment below. Give me a like if you like this video. I love getting the support from you guys, so I want to continue doing this content because this channel is not for me. I'm making this literally for you guys. Whatever I decide to buy, I like to make video of it just to see if you guys may like the same thing and maybe able to save some money in the long run too. Join the family. We're close to December 31st, going into 2025. Come join the family with me. I would love to go into 2025 making more videos for you guys, because that tells me that people are actually interested in what I have to say and what I bring to the table to help you guys make your informed decision. So please hit that subscribe button. I definitely plan on continuously dropping. As long as I keep buying stuff for myself, I'm going to keep on dropping videos because I figure you may want to buy it as well. All right, thank you so much, YouTube fam, for stopping by and listening to my video. Sorry if it sounded super confusing. If you have any questions, please let me know. Any critiques or any tips on how to get better, I would love that as well. And if you notice, my light went out, which means I've been talking way too much. But take care, YouTube family, and enjoy the rest of your evening, your day, your morning, whatever time you're in. Have a blessed one.